Yeah. I don't know what's hot, me or this UK weather. Check, there you go. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's your boy Saaid, and I want to put my hands up. I want to hold my hands high. Yeah, I didn't explain this series well enough in the first 2 episodes, so we're here in the 3rd episode. So it's okay. I'm still explaining it. For the next 10 videos, I'll be dissecting and deciphering 10 different poems from 5 different categories. So there's 2 poems each category. The first category being faith, solitude, and happiness. I appreciate all you for the support. The second one, culture. The third one, love. The fourth one, heartbreak. The last one, mental health, and an additional poem. You never know. But yeah, in this video, we are going to be diving into the first of the 2 culture poems. Now, for those who have watched me perform, they know this piece very, very well. The piece that I am going to recite to you today and explain to you today is titled The Somali Nomad. And it's a piece that it's a project piece, a performance piece in which I put out there to see if I'm well for the stage. And alhamdulillah, it was good, it's good. So this piece, like I said, is titled The Somali Nomad. And the reason as to why I wrote this piece was a response piece. A response to a documentary that I watched titled Surviving Black Hawk Down on Netflix. Now, for those that know the atrocities that happened in Mogadishu in 1991 to 93, you would know that Netflix kind of depicted the wrong image. So as a Somali, I thought, no, I'm not going to settle with that. So I wrote a piece in response to this documentary. A lot of Somalis watch this documentary with heavy hearts and teary eyes and sorrow moments. So I felt like it's upon me and a duty upon me to kind of uplift my people, to remind them who Somalis are, to remind others of who Somalis are. So without further ado, this is titled The Somali Nomad. Being Somali can be interesting at times. See now, as nomads we're known to roam far and free sometimes, from blissful desert winds and sweet camel milk where you easily lose track of time. But it's our parents who fled the furthest due to all of the wars and brutal crimes, trying to understand this foreign land in which there were no walls that act as a confine. But it's their sweet memories of home that still linger in its melodic rhymes. From battle scars and internal wounds, but their freedom sings in its unique desert chime. The nomadic route needs no structured map, nor does it need any fixed designs. Because the nomad's path isn't dictated by drawn-on lines, it's guided by the knowledge of his ancestors as he looks up at the stars in the sky. The knowledge he was raised with, and knowing that he has his Lord by his side, looking at the sun to judge its trajectory, to try and tell the time. The nomad treads a path of resilience and embodies his ancestors with each stride. So being Somali is far deeper than maqayid talks about each other's tribes. It's about helping one another to better understand the other's trials. Maski lehchirku qanino, lehdan jirbuku gudila. The snake that bites you at 6 ends up killing you at 60. This very snake-like ideology sit in our cafes as they silently sip tea, spreading propaganda corrupting his brain before the poor kid even hit 16, explaining details about graphic wars before the kid had a chance to celebrate his 15th. He can refer back to the dates and recall history before even embracing his 14th. So we need to change this rhetoric. I don't think I need to give you more reasons than 13. But for our country, this might be the 13th reason why. So that's what we need to fight. We're the newer generation now, so it's for us to step up and act on what's right. We need to unlearn these bad habits and hold on to our proverbs so tight. Aqon la'an wa ifteen la'an, the absence of knowledge is the absence of light. We need to preserve the goodness of our culture and make sure that it's our youth that shine bright. We're nimanrag that have brute force and unwavering might. And our women have a level of unparalleled beauty like they're shining stars at night, guiding the lost souls to do what's right. all while in the meantime single-handedly raising the next generation of men to fight for what's right. So let's fight for what's right. Let's put our differences aside, rebuild our unity, and hold on to our morals so tight. So I say this with every fibre of my being as this sets my heart alight. Somali Nomad. Something don't feel right with this poetic gene and this Somali league flowing through my bloodstream. It's America. See, they may be the land of the free, living an American dream, but we're the poetic nomads that have a resilience that he's never seen. This is not New York, Donald. We come from ancestors who walk through sandstorms with their eyes open, drinking camel milk in their tea, Donald. Climbing mountains in Beneduine, bare feet, wearing the same ma'awis and shar they wore to defend my country, Donald. You don't know what it means to be Somali, Donald. So I say this as a plea to my people, to those that wear pain like it's a second skin, to those that were raised on war stories yet born to win, to those that sip tea silently yet hold storms within. Remember, we come from warriors that prayed before battle, from mothers who raised nations barehanded and no hassle, from a land where poetry was passed down like survival, where every forward step was its own form of revival. It's time we unlearn this poison. It's time to remember who we've always been. No clans, no borders, no scars on our skin, but one blood, one nation, one motherland where we begin. So let's build and not break. And let's plant seeds where they once dug graves. Now this is a very deeply reflective poem about the Somali identity after being brainwashed by this documentary to think that we are villains here, but when in all honesty, we were the victims. So now this poem highlights a start of something new, a start of a brand new wave of Somalis. They used to call us the leaders of tomorrow. I think we're old enough to be the leaders of today. So we're the leaders of today. It's for us to change Somalia. It's for us to do what we can for our country, for our people, for our culture. And I'll leave that message with you. Thank you very much for tuning into my YouTube video. All my socials are going to be down below. Make sure you tap into my socials. Any announcements I will be announcing on Instagram, so do check into my Instagram, inshallah. With that being said, I appreciate you tapping. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, share this to your uncle, his dog, his neighbor, his cat. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.